I'm Jess, and today I have a book review for you of The Winner's Curse by Marie Rostakowski. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name, and I'm really sorry if it's not. I read it on my Kindle, so the cover will be here. I probably will be buying it because it's such a pretty cover. But I got the second book for review. It's not out yet, but I got it for review, so I needed to read the first one, and I thought I better do a review of the first one too. I just don't like series review as much as I like normal book reviews. So this follows a girl who is the general's daughter, and she's 16, and in the society, by 18 you either have to marry or you have to join the military, and she's not really decided which one she wants to do because she's not a very good fighter. She's a good strategist, but she's not a good fighter, and she doesn't want to kill anybody. And one day she's milling around the market and accidentally happens upon a slave auction, and she buys a slave randomly. She just is interested in this slave and wants to assert her freedom, so she buys a slave. And yeah, she buys this slave and sort of starts actually having a friendship with him, and I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to spoil anybody, but this book is much more than that small synopsis. It's so much more. I mean, that synopsis had me hooked, but then when I read it, I was like, it's so much more. They've not done enough justice to it in that small little snippet that they've given. I mean, it still sounds intriguing, but it doesn't give it justice. There's no danger of insta-love here. The characters hate each other from the start. He hates her because she's his mistress, and she hates him because she thinks he's rude and too abrupt. And it's really an interesting relationship between the general's daughter and her slave, and it sort of gets a bit scandalous around town, and there's a lot of political stuff in this book. It's not just about the romance, it takes a backseat to the political stuff going on. And it is very, like, Victorian era, apart from the fact that the women can join the military, but with the fact that, like, they'd go to balls and they have to have an escort with them if they go out anywhere if they're not in the military. Like, so women have to have an escort. It's quite sexist, but it's really just very Victorian, even though I don't know when it's set. It's a fantasy, so it's not really set in any particular time period. I don't think it ever says. And yeah, so there's a lot of political stuff. It's really, really good. The writing was really amazing, and it switches between the two point of views. It switches between Kestrel, the girl, and then Adrin, something like that, her slave. And you sort of get to see things. So it has a really good dramatic irony where you're in Adrin's, whatever his name is, point of view. You're in the slave's point of view, and he's doing things behind Kestrel's back, and you know what he's doing, and you're kind of like shouting at him the whole time because he's not telling Kestrel, and it's so, so good. I really loved that aspect of it, the fact that we knew what was going on before Kestrel knew what was going on. And I don't think it would have been better if it had been a surprise. I think it was so much better seeing it from his point of view. I just think it was easier to know what he was thinking and that he wasn't just being an arsehole. So yeah, that was my review of The Winner's Curse by Marie Rostakowski. I'm very looking forward to The Winner's Crime, which I will be starting soon because I got it for review. And I will see you next time.